Welcome back to the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varco, and today the Buffalo Bills made an interesting move. They signed Cole Beasley to their practice squad, dropping wide receiver Marquez Stevenson. Now, this is an interesting move for the Buffalo Bills as they bring in a familiar face, someone who is familiar with this offense and familiar with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, one of his favorite targets for 3 years was Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley was on the Bills from 2019 to 2021, and in 2020, he posted the best stats of his career, hit 4 touchdowns and over 900 receiving yards that season. The reason I like this move for the Buffalo Bills, it's a low-risk, high-reward signing, and it's someone who's familiar with so much of this offense, and just another target for Josh Allen to target on the offensive side of the football. Why not bring him in? Cole Beasley comes out of retirement to sign with Buffalo. We saw him play in Tampa Bay earlier this season, but really he had little to no impact on that Buccaneers offense, who was in desperate need of wide receivers at the time with a depleted depth chart. We saw the Bills bring in another familiar face just a few short weeks ago in John Brown, and they elevated him to their main roster. They signed him to their main roster, had him playing in the last 2 games. He played against the New York Jets, and he played the game before against the New England Patriots. So John Brown, he was Josh Allen's first number 1 wide receiver, and the same year that they brought in John Brown, they brought Cole Beasley into Buffalo. And both these guys had a massive impact on Josh Allen's development as a star quarterback in the NFL, because in his rookie season, his wide receiving core wasn't great at all. Kelvin Benjamin headlined that wide receiving core with Zay Jones. The year after, they bring in John Brown, Cole Beasley, and that was the start of Josh Allen's development. The following year, they bring in Stephon Diggs, and everything changed. But these guys are familiar with Josh Allen. That's why I think the move makes sense. Cole Beasley's 33 years old, and if he sees much playing time, which I don't expect him to get too much playing time with this team, but it's going to be really interesting to see how they utilize him going forward. If he's actually put on the main roster, which I would expect that at some point in the next few weeks, give him an opportunity, a little trial run to see what he can do going into the postseason, and if he can really make an impact on this team from the slot receiver position, because he was seriously one of the best slot receivers in the National Football League through his 3 seasons in Buffalo. Throughout his first tenure in Buffalo, Cole Beasley was what I consider a high-impact receiver at the slot position. He was one of the best in the National Football League, and especially in that 2020 season when he brought in over 900 yards, he was averaging 9 yards per target, which is just ridiculous, consistently getting first down and moving the chains for the Bills. And he was deservingly honored by being named to the second All-Pro team. So Cole Beasley is someone who can have a high impact, but I don't think at this point in his career, 33 years of age, he's going to make that same impact. But his familiarity with Josh Allen, these guys know each other, they click. That's something that can benefit this team going forward. As long as Cole Beasley's in shape and he's able to find his way open, which I believe he can. He's a veteran who knows his way around the field. He knows what he's doing out there. I think that this signing, it could pay off in spades for the Bills. This is the 11th year of Cole Beasley's impressive NFL career, and obviously he's been doing it for a really long time. He's chasing a ring. And what better place to come than to Buffalo, where there's space for him. There's an opportunity for him to make an impact on this roster, and he's familiar with the faces in the locker room and the organization as a whole. I think it's a good move for Cole Beasley coming out of retirement. He might get an opportunity to make an impact on this team, and that benefits both Cole Beasley and the Buffalo Bills. Both team and player are chasing after a ring, and maybe they can help each other accomplish this goal that they have in common. I want to know in the comment section down below what you think about this move for the Buffalo Bills. It's a really low risk, high reward move, bringing back a familiar face that can make an impact if he's given the proper opportunities. We've seen what he can do. He's showcased it over the past few seasons in Buffalo. If he can play at that level again, I'm not quite sure. We'll see. That remains to be seen. But I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm Jake Varco, and this is the Bills Bunker.